Your pets are a part of your family, and unfortunately, when families fall apart or couples separate, animal rights come into play. And this recent news story, Tina, whose boyfriend allegedly sold her dog on Kijiji without her knowing. Cases like this are sadly pretty common. Now, joining me from Animal Lawyers, and specifically from, and I'm going to get this right, Gartner and Associates Animal Law.
Got it.
We've got Susanna Gartner. Now, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
This is a type of law that all animal lovers should know. If you're a pet owner, you should know about this, just to be prepared. But it's something that we don't think about.
No, we don't generally think about it. It's become more popular recently because people are recognizing that animals play an important role in society and are members of our families.
Right, and so, it's funny, we were talking off camera and you were saying that you used to do corporate law before this. And I asked you, which is harder, corporate law, like big corporate litigation, or, families splitting up and having to deal with pets? And what's been your experience?
Well, my experience has been families dealing with pets and split-ups in relationships because pets are very important members of the family. And unfortunately, the laws are not recognizing that yet.
Yeah, well, I was going to wonder, because I've read on my card here, there was some of the laws that we're going with right now were instituted in the 1800s, like 1892. So we've got some very outdated laws. What do people need to know about when they're going through a separation, so custody and that sort of thing? What are important facts that we maybe just don't have any idea exist?
Well, people should know that the laws are not updated, as you stated correctly, that our beloved pets are treated as property, personal items. So if they separate and they have to go to court, they're not able to resolve their disputes, then oftentimes their beloved pet will be treated the same way that a piece of furniture is.
Really?
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
Yes, it's very sad.
So if in a perfect world, then, if you could change the laws, what would you have it look like?
Well, I would recognize pets as sentient beings with real feelings and emotions, so that the reflection of society is caught up to the laws, which need to be revised. The good news is that states such as Alaska and Illinois in the United States have begun to recognize animals as sentient beings, and in custody battles, there is that recognition of granting custody to pets and considering their interests.
Now, what is best for the pets in these situations? So a couple separates, they want to do joint custody. Is that what's best, or is it better for a pet to be based out of one home?
Well, in my opinion, it would be best to consider the interests of the animal as well as the guardian taking care of them. So currently in the law, what is considered is the ownership. So whoever buys it owns it. That's the current judicial system. However, as the laws will start to progress, as in those two states in the United States, there will be a recognition that the interests of the animal should be considered as well.
Right. So it'll depend case to case.
That's right.
Amazing.
Case to case.
Okay, so if you're going through this sort of situation or you just want to know more, check out animallawyers.ca. Thank you so much, Susanna.
Thank you so much for having me.